Hello everybody, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. The title of this video is Harmonious Twin Flame Union all coming in. It's all consolidating. Excuse me. So working the process is like the most beautifully arranged chess pieces on the board. Everything is lining up, everything is being put back into its true correlation. At the start of the journey, the mind tries to work out how it's going to happen. And later on, you can see how everything really is happening. You don't have to worry about obstacles dissolving, just feel their energy dissolving. Your union is in you. You don't have to have your person stood right in front of you to have love, to feel that love. They're not the source or the conduit or anything like that. It's all in you. They're just your partner in ascension. They're there to trigger you and grow with you. It's not like a conventional relationship where they just rock up. It's a working partnership. They're growing with you. The pandemic has caused everyone to go either one way or another. Some people may have been affected negatively and they made a quick about turn. There's no other real choice. Divine counterparts are going through a lot of emotions at the moment, which can seem a bit overwhelming, but there's clarity coming, as well as beautiful recognition. So have compassion for them at this time. One moment, please. I'll just get a little bit comfortable. Oh, that's better. Green. So you may find that you're currently in a really strong place, moving through the challenges smoothly and peacefully. The twin flame holds the tower while the other goes deep. You'll have calmer time periods followed by more intense times, and then the roles switch. When they come in with an offer, a visit, a call, or a communication, they're going to amplify any existing separation as well as any of the good stuff. Our job is to simply meet that next feeling. They're not like a regular person, normal person. Your job is simply just to move through any resistance that's there. They'll show you what that resistance is. It's okay wherever the relationship's at. When you reconnect, because you have to heal through for the next stage. We've never had this kind of love. Anything we had before was on the surface that maxed out and couldn't go deeper. This new place is something you've laid the foundation for. It's a completely new vibrational space, and when it comes in, when your twin flame comes in, you may find that the communication can be weird, odd, easy in some places, hard in others, and that's all okay. It's about saying, right, I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to heal my way through it. And the twin flame won't need to leave. They can stay in that space with you. It's a totally new relationship. Let go of the old version of yourself and the old version of your twin flame, and come into the authentic version of who you truly both are. This love is not coming from outside of you. It's just you receiving yourself. You're receiving the divine. Your twin flame isn't this other person. It's really just realizing, are you choosing to leave yourself in any way? Can you be left? Can you be abandoned? Can you go away? Can love leave once you acknowledge it within you? You have all the power to re-choose love in that space. And that's why you're encouraged to let go of the external and focus on your relationship with the love within you. Ultimately, the outside is no concern. It's in the hands of the divine. That's what surrender to your twin flame means. The more we focus on them or what they're up to, we're not actually helping ourselves, because the attention must go within. It distracts from what actually does help, and it's an anxious energy. If you feel anxious about what's going on, go within. That's the power. The power is through realizing that it's all just your choice within yourself. The ship is coming in. Remember to surrender deeper. Obstacles are being removed. The moment you call in your harmonious twin flame union, it's yours. This isn't something that you're waiting to receive. It's really surrendering to the awareness that it's already yours. When the focus is external, the compass is pointing away from union. How does the idea of falling fully in love with yourself make you feel? Looking to the outside is a clingy energy. Give your inner child divine comfort there right now. The comfort isn't in finding clues to prove that you're loved. The comfort comes from just loving yourself. The answer isn't in making sure your twin flame is becoming aware. The answer is in you becoming aware. When you know you're in love with yourself, your twin flame is in love with themselves, that's the oneness. That's what we're aiming for. It's not an external thing. It's not something you can look outside to see. It's something that's totally internally occurring. It's really understanding that it's us intervening that's the key. Before checking social media, check in to make sure you're not doing that for something or to get something, to prove something, to receive something, and catching it before then. This part needs love. This part needs tea. I'm looking over there. I'm looking outside of myself. No, don't do that. Another big pattern is the belief of having to suffer to get your love, as mentioned in a previous video. Is there any part of you that feels like you have to sacrifice to get love? Your twin flame does not require you to suffer in any way to be with them. Is there something you may have inherited culturally? Some of it may be misaligned. It may come from the idea of Jesus suffering on the cross for our sins. But what that message really is that suffering's an illusion. It can't have any power over love. Allow what needs working through to come up in consciousness. There'll be other layers to work through in this area. Let it come through you naturally. Thoroughness is very important. Just to catch with your awareness all the areas that are needing the love, needing self-love. Really be present with yourself here without rushing, because sometimes there is a desire to rush forward. And that can lead to overlooking areas, which is why it's important to pause and take a moment to feel your feelings, honour that there may be deeper places to go, or there may be something else to look at. Feel into it, be present, and take the time to really move through it. Process each piece, and take time for yourself. You'll be able to see into the distance and see things not seen before. Being able to tackle things differently. You love a challenge, but there's no need to over-challenge and go into the areas of sacrifice or punishment. It's so important to have comfort and support yourself in everything you do. Make sure you have everything you need. It's all about sustained incremental growth, building a solid foundation, catching the upsets in the moment, and refining deeper and deeper these layers and layers of upset. Good moaning. And focusing much more within and turning that focus back in and saying, God's got everything handled on the outside. All you need to do is fall in love with yourself. All you need to do is recognize your own divinity, your own love, and that's when your twin flame does. This is you coming into real new territory. How do you feel about that? How do you feel it as you open up to energetically more and more? What kind of feeling does it give you? The divine is providing everything for you. The divine is the source of everything. The divine is organizing everything. If you're going to have your twin flame in your environment, amplifying your feelings, and that's what you're preparing to do, you really need to be mastered in knowing that they're just showing you a shared upset. And the quicker we can be present with that feeling and heal it, the better for the union. And your twin flame isn't there to not trigger you. They're purposefully here to help you ascend. They're here to help your union ascend. It's really honouring the true nature of the union. It's not just like having a partner and going down to the pub. It's a spiritual union with a definite purpose to end suffering. It's a much, much deeper process with your twin flame. You don't just settle into the nirvana of your harmonious union. You move beyond it together with your twin flame into full enlightenment. Perfect union, and you're doing it together. You've got someone doing it with you. A path to enlightenment whilst honouring your heart. You don't have to live like a nun or a monk. The divine says, set yourself free, be comfortable, have your needs met, have your abundance, have your love, have your sex. Releasing deeper the sacrificial idea, potentially that's been around for lifetimes. There's no way that one could accept anybody else at this stage. Being so close to union, there's just no chance. And that's the thing you bring to yourself, into your heart, your being. That's what you long for. Excuse me. It's you that you're committed to. And it's you that you desire. That's what brings your twin flame to you. You choosing you. That's what ends all of the shenanigans on the outside. You are the one you're falling in love with. There is no other, just one consciousness. And it's not just about the saucy stuff. There's also many, many layers. It's not one-dimensional. There's many, many elements of who you are. If you focus on one, then again you're selling yourself short. It's the whole of you that's desirable. It's all of you. Loving your masculinity or femininity, seeing yourself as this desirable being, everything pulling together, the culmination of all the work. Amazing breakthroughs and awareness and healing are coming. What a blessing for your union. It was always blossoming, but now you're moving into a place where you'll be more secure in that. Huge amounts of work have been done, but there isn't an end. You're turning a corner, but when your twin flame comes into your life, nothing changes. It's still just you, the same energy. Manage the expectations of that. The journey just shifts to a place of now having the perfect mirror with you. Your union, when it comes in, may not be at the getting laid part just yet. And there may be some work to get you there, but that's okay too. It may not be automatically at that point, and that's okay. And then you can do the healing to get to that point. Your union's about your entire consciousness, the whole thing, all of it. But the physical and the sex is already within you, not on the outside. Enjoy every moment. The energy feels really warm right now. It feels really spring-like. Blossoming, budding growth, internal, that's where it is. It's all coming in, it's all consolidating. Beautiful work. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.